The name Jehosh means ignited by Jehovah. Jehosh, son of King Jehoahaz, was a descendant of the second generation of King Jehu. His ascension to the throne was based on God's promise. God promised King Jehu that his descendants up to the fourth generation would be kings of Israel. In light of this promise, after Jehu's death, the throne passed peacefully to his son, Jehoahaz, who then transferred it to his son Jehosh. In this video, we will explore everything the Bible tells us about this king. So, today we will talk about King Jehosh's story. My name is Lucas Darrow, and welcome to Testimonhando Jesus Cristo, where sin increased, grace increased even more. Peace and grace, beloved. I ask all of you to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and if you enjoy the video, leave a like. It helps a lot to produce more videos. Without further ado, let's dive into today's content. Jehosh was the 12th king of Israel's northern kingdom. He reigned for 16 years in Samaria, its capital. He did evil in the eyes of God by continuing the sins of King Jeroboam. Jehosh inherited the kingdom with many problems since the days of Joram. King Hazael of Syria had been hostile toward Israel, seizing many territories. Jehosh had to confront him, just as his predecessors did. Jehosh visited the prophet Elisha on his deathbed. When Elisha was sick and near death, King Jehosh visited and wept before him. Elisha instructed the king to take a bow and some arrows. Elisha then placed his hands on the king's hands. Elisha told the king to shoot an arrow through the east window, symbolizing that God would deliver Israel from the Syrians at Aphek. Elisha asked the king to strike the ground with the remaining arrows. Jehosh struck the ground 3 times and stopped. Elisha was angry and said if he had struck the ground 5 or 6 times, he would have completely defeated the Syrians. Since he struck only 3 times, he would defeat Syria 3 times. You can read this story in 2 Kings 13, verses 14 to 19. Jehosh later defeats Ben-Hadad III, King Hazael's son, who was reigning over Syria after Hazael's death. According to Elisha's prophecy, Jehosh defeated Ben-Hadad 3 times and recovered the cities Ben-Hadad's father had captured from Israel. There was also a war between Jehosh and Amaziah. King Jehosh survived King Jehosh of Judah, leading into the reign of Amaziah. Eventually, Amaziah personally invited Jehosh to war, sending messengers saying, "Let us meet face to face." Jehosh tried to avoid the war, but Amaziah insisted. So, their armies fought at Beth-Shemesh, and Judah lost. Jehosh captured Amaziah alive and brought him to Jerusalem, the capital of Judah. Jehosh commanded the destruction of 400 cubits, 178 meters, of Jerusalem's wall, from the Ephraim gate to the corner gate. He took many hostages, as well as gold, silver, and vessels from Solomon's temple. After some time, Jehosh died of natural causes, and his throne passed to his son Jeroboam II, a descendant of Jehu's 3rd generation. The story of King Jehosh offers several lessons still relevant today. Here are 6 lessons we can learn from Jehosh's history. First, the consequences of negligent leadership. Jehosh is often portrayed as a careless, ineffective leader who allowed damaging practices. Second, the importance of personal responsibility. Jehosh is criticized for not taking ownership of his actions and decisions, blaming prophets and others for his problems rather than leading. Third, the influence of the environment. Jehosh's story shows how one's surroundings can shape decisions. He was influenced by his predecessors' poor examples and a corrupt, idolatrous society. Fourth, the need for spiritual discernment. Jehosh lacked spiritual insight in his leadership, allowing idolatry and corruption to persist in Israel instead of seeking God's guidance. Fifth, the consequences of procrastination. Jehosh delayed addressing the evils plaguing Israel, which worsened the nation's spiritual decline. His inaction had grave consequences for Israel. Sixth, the importance of strong leadership. Jehosh's story highlights the need for leaders to act with integrity, courage, and determination to promote their people's well-being. These lessons from Jehosh's reign remind us of the dangers of negligent leadership, the importance of taking responsibility, and the value of seeking spiritual guidance and acting with integrity. Beloved, if you've made it this far in the video, comment the keyword 3 arrows. God bless you and your family. Until next time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.